The man was released from prison today. He was a well-known bank robber in the area. He was arrested and imprisoned by accident. Today he was released from prison. He decided to live a good life. Then he went to the bank to deposit money. Suddenly, a robber with a stocking on his head came to rob him. To scare everyone in the bank, he pulled out a grenade. He tried to bite the safety off, and he reveals his face. The rest of the crowd was dumbfounded. Then he threw his bag at the counter. He threw it several times, but it didn't hit. Finally, Fran asked the company to fill the bag with money. After this operation, Nuka looked at the time. I would have gone to the next shop. The staff was not busy loading the money. Then they pressed the alarm. The police received the letter and went to the police station. After loading the money, threw the bag out. The bag ended up hanging on the lamp. Fran was baffled. "You did it on purpose," he said angrily. He angrily called the man out to help. By then the police had surrounded the place. The man just got out of jail today. He's been out of jail for less than half an hour. He became a hostage of the robbers. As soon as the two of them stepped out of the gate, the police recognized Nuka, so they told Nuka to let go of the hostage. Nuka was devastated. He explained that he was the hostage, but the police didn't believe him. He had no choice but to ask Fran to explain to the police. But Fran suddenly fell asleep, and the gun in his hand went off. The police immediately opened fire on the two men. They rushed to hide under the car. Nuka saw that he couldn't explain. He grabbed the gun and abducted Fran. Then he told him to get in the car and run away. Then Fran lost his temper. "I'm the robber." He took out a grenade. Nuka had to give the gun back to Fran. The car wouldn't start. Fran tried to help. He shot Nuka in the thigh by mistake. Nuka looked at the man in disbelief. The sheriff outside is baffled. Why are the robbers splitting up? Nuka quickly drove away from the scene. The man learned that the girl was in the orphanage. So he bought a stuffed animal and went to see her. When he saw Andy lying on the bed, he didn't say anything. Nuka was heartbroken. That night, he decided to take Andy away. Then he bumped into Fran. Nuka saw the stuffed animal. He just picked up Andy and left. But Fran saw that it was a mistake. He took the little girl back. It turned out that Andy wasn't feeling well. She was put in the ward of the orphanage. But Fran picked up her daughter and left with Nuka. They disguised themselves as a family of 3. They were able to pass through the border without any problems. Everything was going well. Fran's wig blew off in the wind. When they got to the border checkpoint, the police thought Fran was having a baby. So they rushed to arrange an escort. Fran pretended to be on a stretcher. As soon as the police left, he jumped right off. The doctors were baffled. Finally, the 3 arrived at the border. They said their goodbyes. Nuka watched Fran's unreliable back. He didn't know what to do. He decided to go with them.